guys!
Hello.
John Kelly here.
And
right. Shh. Right, so we've got a bit of sad news. It's a very sad time at the moment, isn't it?
We are stopping a Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
And we have a reason.
Right, so basically, some of our videos are getting match for content against them, and
Well, Hatsune videos.
Well, yeah, Hatsune videos, and
we don't want to actually get a strike eventually, because obviously one day we might play the wrong song and get a strike, and we don't want to lose our.
Some of them monetized, so
I know we can actually get a couple strikes.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't want to risk getting a strike. And some of them monetized, but some of them we've come to a decision that
we don't take the risk.
We don't want to take the risk, because what happens if we end up like
doing that, playing a song, and then they go, "Ooh, we want to take them down."
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah. So we thought it was a long, hard thought about it.
Yeah.
And we came to the decision that
we'll actually stop the playlist.
Yeah, and we thought we'd end on a review, which is what's coming up in a minute.
Yeah. So
to kind of end it, because we thought that would be fitting for it.
Yeah, we just want to leave it in the dust or delete the playlist, you know. So.
Yeah, the playlist songs that are on there now still always be there. But
so,
where's some else I was going to say? Yeah, Hatsune won't be gone from our channel totally. She'll still always be like our main person sort of character thing, because I don't know, she's cool.
Aww. Yeah, so we're going to jump into the review.
That's basically it, really.
Let's jump into the review a bit.
I can't jump into the review.
Yeah. That was not good, was it?
No, fuck me.
We're standing on the bed. So
anyway.
let's start the review then.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this started. First of all, Hatsune Miku Project Diva F is a rhythm game developed by Krypton Future and Sega.
The game was released in Japan on March the 7th, 2013. Then it was released in North America on August the 27th, 2013. It was later released in Europe on September the 4th, 2013.
So Hatsune Miku, also referred to as Miku Hatsune, has a humanoid persona voiced by a singing synthesizer. Hatsune Miku's name comes from the Japanese word for first, which is pronounced as Hatsu in Japanese. The "ni" on the end comes from the word sound.
And the word future, normally read as Mirai, is referring to a position as the first of Krypton's character vocal series. Krypton say that her name is meant to signify the first sound from the future.
There are other characters such as Kagami Rin and Kagami Len, who are both 14 years old. We're not too sure whether they're related or not. Some sources say they are and some say they are not. But in our opinion, we think they could be, because they both look similar and they have the same last name.
Here you have Luca, who is 20 and can sing in Japanese and English.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Okay, let's march on.
Let's see.
Right, so this is Meiko, who was the first female Japanese Vocaloid. And then you have Kato, who was created as a counterpart of Meiko. They made Kato's name easy to say so that non-Japanese speakers could pronounce it, and plus it looked fitting to the name Meiko when they were put next to one another.
There are also 3 DLC characters, Niru, Haku and Teto, who are all still in their original designs.
The design for Miku's skirt and boots are based on synthesizer software bar colours.
Miku was originally intended to have a different hairstyle, but after trying them out, they decided to stick with the pigtails.
The main feature to the game is arcade mode, in which you can play a different variety of songs.
There are 4 difficulties, easy, medium, hard and extreme. In order to unlock hard and extreme, you must first complete it on the easier difficulties. If you look on the side of the screen, you will see the PV option. This is basically the music video of the song you're on. If you select it, it will play the song without any of the notes. This is a good option if you enjoy the music and would like to be able to just listen to the songs and watch the music videos to them.
To complete a song, all you need to do is match up the moving buttons with the still buttons as they go past each other.
There are also line notes, and to do these you must press the moving button when it's over the still button and keep it held in until the end of the note.
As well as these things, you get star notes, and to play these, all you have to do is flick the analog stick when the stars meet.
The final notes you have to play are the arrows. In order to play these, you have to press the arrow button on your controller in whichever way it's facing. At the same time of doing this, you need to press the correct coloured button that matches that arrow. For example, if you have a blue arrow that is facing down, you need to press the down arrow and the X button on your controller at the same time. There is a grade line at the bottom, and to fill this up you must try to match up as many as possible. There are ways in which you can get extra boost to your grade line.
One of them is the technical zone, in which you must complete the section of the song without making a mistake. The other one is chance time, which you have to fill up the star on the other side of the screen by getting enough matches, and by doing this it gives the end of the song a more glamorous ending.
At the end of the song, considering on how much of the bar you have filled up, it will give you a grade on how well you did.
In the original PV of Remote Controller, Rin is holding a Famicom controller. Due to the fact that Project Diva F is released on Sony PlayStation consoles and developed by Sega, the controller was changed to a Sega Dreamcast controller.
And the logo on the Dreamcast controller in the PV got recoloured in the English version of the game to match the logo on the English version of the Dreamcast console. There are a lot of different song varieties which are very catchy, exciting and colourful and will put you in a good mood.
We found that even though the songs are in Japanese, you could understand the messages the songs try to deliver through the music video.
So Kelly, what do you get for completing the songs?
We were just about to get to that now. When you complete a song, you will unlock different rewards for the character you played the song as, such as outfits and props.
To be able to purchase these items, you need to earn Diva points by playing songs on arcade mode. You can also unlock items for your Diva room. The Diva room is a virtual room in which you can design the layout for.
Each character has their own room, which can all be customised. When in the Diva room with your character, you can control what they do, such as sleep, eat, drink and interact with items.
There is a friendship meter at the bottom of the screen which indicates your friendship level with them. Each character has their own individual meter to fill up.
In order to fill up the meter, you have to spend time with them and give them drinks, food, presents and play games with them.
This can be a fun game mode to start off with, but we found getting them to max friendship can get a little repetitive as you find yourself just giving them presents, food, drink and playing games with them over and over again.
Also, we found that after getting them to the highest level of friendship, there wasn't much else to do, so we didn't really enjoy the game mode.
Another feature is called edit mode. We haven't really played this mode because, like we said, we have the Japanese version of the game, so we can't really read it.
We assume it's creating and editing your own music videos, but we could be wrong. One thing we thought was good is when completing the game, the end credits is a little mini game where you have to shoot the scrolling names and get a high score. This game can be found also in the Diva room on one of the arcade machines.
In the PS3 version of this game, you have to get rid of the names by shooting them, but in the PS Vita version of the game, you don't shoot them, you swap them instead.
So overall, this game is well worth the money we paid for it. We paid almost £55 for it.
Yeah.
And we've almost put 60 hours into this game.
And even though we put 60 hours into it, there's still so much for us left to do on it. We haven't completed everything yet. And if you like these kind of games, we definitely recommend you to go and pick up a copy.
Yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you. Sorry again that we had to stop Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, no. So,
we'll see you in our next video.
yeah, so goodbye.
Bye.